As always, hope everybody's having a great day today. With me today is Sarah Smith with Mel Foster Company. I've had the pleasure of working with Sarah quite a few times over the last few years. And today, Sarah's going to be talking about the benefits of using a buyer's agent. So we'll turn over to Sarah here real quick. And the first question that I have, Sarah, that a lot of my customers have is, what is the cost of having a buyer's agent?
So one of my favorite parts about representing a buyer is typically we are free to you. A lot of times in a listing contract, the sellers negotiate commission up front, so they are covering both their agent and the buyer's agent. And even if you're considering purchasing a for sale by owner, we usually can negotiate with them a commission at the time of the offer or prior to.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sarah, the next thing is, can you please explain to us the biggest benefits or really the reason why someone should use a trusted buyer's agent?
So most of the time, people don't buy homes every day, and this is something that we do every day. When you're getting a buyer's agent, you're getting a network of professionals. So not just me or an agent, you're getting a reputable lender, an attorney, help with an inspector, a handyman if something were to go wrong. Another big benefit, I think, is access to the MLS. So that's going to give you all the accurate numbers, more accurate than even an assessor site or some of the outlying websites, with the most up-to-date data for fair market value when you're going to be writing an offer. Also, more access to the MLS when a new listing comes on the market. If this year is anything like last year, it's going to be super competitive again. Sometimes homes were selling prior to even being downloaded to Zillow and Trulia. So I think it's important to have an agent that's going to send you new listings as soon as they hit the market.
Wonderful. So that information about the NMLS the MLS. Is that something that also is helpful to make sure that a buyer doesn't overpay for a property? Because that's a question that I get a lot. Is when I'm dealing with somebody that's working for sale by owners, John, what should I ask for this property? Where should I start? And really, I don't have access to really, unless it's in my neighborhood, to give them direction on that dollar amount.
Sure. Yeah. The MLS, the way we search typically is to look at properties that have sold within 6 blocks of that property within the last 6 months. Similar type properties with the same updates. That way you can kind of see what's going on. And on the assessor site, for example, they might tell you what a home sold for, but it's not telling you any concessions. Sometimes sellers will pay towards closing costs or inspections or a new roof or all kinds of things that might have been included in that price, and the MLS will have that data.
Wonderful. Well, Sarah, thank you very much for your time. As always, like I said, we've always enjoyed working with you. And you guys, as always, if you have any questions whatsoever, contact information above. Please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks, you guys.